Maurice Bay here. Welcome back to part 3 of my interview with creative entrepreneur, business coach, and author Lynn. Now, if you've ever tried to build a business or do anything creative online, you probably know that it's very easy to get stuck in the idea stage. So in this part of the video, we're going to discuss two very important things. We're going to discuss getting stuck at various stages of building online, and we're also going to discuss how to build something where you can help people that are above you. I know in my own business building endeavors, that has always plagued me, how to attract people that are above me. Because I can't help someone if I'm trying to help them do something that I haven't done. So we're going to discuss that in this part of the video. Again, if you are getting value from this video, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. And with that being said, I hope you enjoy part 3. Were there stages that you got stuck at in your journey? And if so, what are a few of those stages that in your interactions with others, you kind of see, yeah, everybody kind of get caught up here. People get caught up here. I got caught up, were there points like that?
So in W.o.m.b, I have 4 levels of business owners in our organization. Levels 1 through 4, right? And I feel like at every level there's places where you get stuck, and that's when you seek out your help. So our level 1s are I call them our prepreneurs, so they have an idea but they haven't started the business yet. And I think you get stuck in that stage when you're focused so hard on the idea that it has to be perfect before you do it. So that's one stage where people get stuck on having something that's picture perfect before they launch it. And I never got stuck on that stage. Like I have the opposite, actually. Like I have a half an idea. I'm like, all right, let's go do it. Like no planning, I told somebody the other day, I got about 35 business ideas in a folder right now sitting there just waiting for somebody to do it. 3 o'clock in the morning, like, ooh, what if I started like a double Dutch company, something like that, and then come up with a whole little thing around and like, nah, that's not gonna work, and then put it away, So yeah, level 1, you're just getting stuck in their ideas. Level 2, that's our startup stage. So in our birther stage, they are, I don't know if that's a stage where you get stuck. It's because you're moving so quickly through that stage. That's a 2-year stage. The problem is after your first 2 years. Most people don't get stuck in their first, in level 2. They just don't do it anymore, so that's when most people get out of business. 75% of business owners don't make it past their first 12 months. So it's not really a stage you get stuck in. It's a stage that you leave.
Yeah, I got you.
You just quit. Where you get stuck is that 3rd stage. And the 3rd stage is the part-time business owner. You're working full-time. You have a part-time business. You would love for your business to grow and be your full-time business, but they get stuck with just making time, figuring out, how to do everything. You're working full-time, you got kids, you have, responsibilities, you have a spouse, you have all these things that you're trying to do, and you're trying to grow a business. So a lot of folks kind of get stuck in that business where it becomes a hobby more than a business for them, because it's just not making any money. And so what happens lots of times in that scenario is that people just start another business. They're like, okay, that's not working, so let me try something else. Okay, that's not working, let me try something else. And so they're, quick to raise their hand, like, yeah, I'm a serial entrepreneur. Like, no, you're not. You own 6 jobs that you were paying for, You are not an entrepreneur. I had a mentor tell me once that if you're not making $10,000 a month in your business, you are not an entrepreneur yet. You still just own a job. I'm like, okay, fair enough. So that's where a lot of folks get stuck there. It's just they don't have the time management down yet, or they're trying to do too much. They're not allowing themselves to see one project through before they add another one. So And then our level 4s, I call those our influencers, and they're rolling. You know, they're lots of times they're full-time business owners now. If they're part-time, is only by choice. You know, they're well over the $8,334 mark, which is our six-figure mark, our six-figure a year mark. So they're well over that. And that's not really a stage you get stuck in, but lots of times they don't know what to do next because they've had a lot of success. So, you know, it's, do they have an exit strategy, or how are they going to expand the business? They're trying to get to 7 figures. And so, you know, whether we need to improve in with our systems, you know, what do we need to add? This is now you can add an income stream because you've really reached that pinnacle where your business is running as a business and not just as a hustle. So I wouldn't really call that a stuck place where they get, but that's, you know, there's a lot of opportunity for growth even at that higher level. You know, people are always surprised when you hear Bill Gates or you know, Richard Branson, they're about to start another business, and people are like, they're cajillionaires, like, why are they starting another business? Because it's, you know, there's always room for growth. There's always another project that you can do. You know, Warren Buffett has over 2,400 income streams. 2,400 income streams, you know?
That's crazy.
It's absolutely crazy. So Richard Branson, I think he has 57 companies under the Virgin umbrella, you know, and you have to, there's always something else even at that high level. There's always another project, another business, another opportunity that they're willing or not willing to take. So
that was so valuable what you just shared with me. I'm sure you know that. Just the whole you're helping people with you're helping people at scale with the problems that they have at various stages in the journey.
Now let me say, I facilitate a lot of, you know, what's happening. I am not those coaches though. Okay. So I know my niche. I'm a startup coach. I work with those prepreneurs to 2 years, and then I send them on to the next person. And sometimes people get stuck because they want to work with the same coach for years and years, but that person might not be that coach for you anymore. You know, when someone's like, hey, I need to get to, you know, I really want to work on making six figures. I'm like, well, I'm gonna send you to Keisha Williams. I'm gonna send you to April Franks. I'm gonna send you to, in fact, April Franks, she's a phenomenal coach. April Franks, Rachel Rogers, they only want to talk to you if you're not making 6 figures yet. Like that, you can't even start having those conversations if either you're not there yet or you're working on getting there. But if you're just having some kind of side hustle, they don't even want to talk to you. You know, so you got to know when to move. And what I love about what we're doing is W.o.m.b, we're bringing those people in front of them. This is not Maya training everybody. That's insane. Like that's not even possible. You know, my goal is to bring those experts to our members so that they don't have to do Google searches like I was doing. Like, no, we vetted these people. We know these are the people that you need to talk to get you to this next level. So yeah, I have members who make a lot more money than I do. Like I have members who make a ton more money than I do. Because they've been at it longer, you know. But what I'm doing is getting those folks in front of other folks because I'm the one making connections, you know. So yeah.
I get that. One of my questions was going to be to you based on what you just rolled out to me, the levels of problems that you're helping people with. I was thinking, do you have to be the I guess I want to say the expert, or you know, like you're helping people, like you said, that make more money than you, but you're not the coach of that person. So you kind of answered my question. So like I said, my question was going to be, do you need to be essentially the top dog in the room, essentially, to be able to be experienced enough to help these people that have these different issues? And again, you already answered that question. That makes
You
total
know,
sense.
yeah. I don't pretend that I'm supposed to be the person to help them. Like, I'm very clear, I'm very transparent on what my role is in my company. And, you know, I'm creating the platform for the connections to happen. I don't have to, you know, I don't have to be the person that trains them,
Yep.
because what happens a lot of times, in this whole, you know, industry that we're in, is there are a lot of folks out there claiming that they are the person to train you to get to a certain place. But as far as I'm concerned, I can't teach to make $10,000 if I've only made $9,000.
Exactly.
So, you know, you want to know, and that's what, you know, for me, it's about the vetting process of who am I going to put in front of these people. Um, so it's, you know, who am I talking to? And there's so many people out there who are coaching and gurus and all kinds of things. But, you know, what are they actually doing? What's their experience? What are they what's the value that they're able to actually bring to the table? So
It's so interesting that you figured out a way to put all of this together. That's just interesting. You know what I mean? To me, that's just so interesting to just go from nothing to this intricate thing that you got right now. That's cool.
it didn't happen overnight. I'm telling you, it did not happen overnight. I'm blessed that, you know, I have good people in my corner that can say, "Ooh, Maya, don't do that. Don't tell nobody about that. Don't." I have a mentor. I tease her all the time. She's my 3 a.m. mentor. Where I'll call her and be like, "Girl, let me tell you what I'm gonna do," and because I know she's awake, because she's as bad as I am. She's a night owl like I am, and she'll go, "Okay, yeah, ooh, that sounds good. Tell you what, sleep on it, and then call me tomorrow," which is like code for that's a horrible idea. But go ahead and think about it, you know. But you have to, coaching is so important, and having the right mentors that's so important in this process. So, you know, I'm been able to put this together, but it's because I had, you know, the right people guiding me, you know, and not to knock my own ideas, because, you know, they're definitely my ideas, but I definitely had, you know, folks who were in my corner to make sure that we're putting together something that's going to work.
Has your family been supportive? I know a lot of people that want to
Yeah,
start stuff, you know, they go through that of
right.
people close to them not being supportive
My
or
family
feeling
is,
like they're not being supportive anyway.
oh, no, no, no. My family is incredibly supportive. I think for me, and I know a lot of people don't have the support system, which is another reason why those circles are so powerful, because we're creating a support system for you. But, you know, I'm a daddy's girl. Dad's like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go. They're excited about everything. My mom's excited about everything. My sons are excited about everything. So, um, I'm my brother is, you know, an entrepreneur in his own right, and we're always bouncing ideas off of each other. And so yeah, I have a very, and not where, you know, my mom had businesses when I was growing up. She ran a daycare, she had a cleaning company, and so, you know, I saw what it meant to have your own, have something that was yours.
You
And
could
on the
say
flip side,
you didn't have a business background, but you got a business DNA. It
oh,
sounds
it's
like
in
to
me.
me.
It's in me.
Yeah.
But my dad worked for the federal government. My dad had a solid 9 to 5, you know. But mom was an entrepreneur, and I don't remember. I know she had a job at some point, but I don't really, like, for the most part, she was a business owner, you know. But even, you know, like my grandfather had a bakery, my grandmother, like all of them had, you know, my aunts are caterers. They all have these things that they've done. And so it's educators and business owners and nurses. That's everybody in my family. So they've been very supportive of what I'm doing, and um, whatever I'm doing. They always got my back on stuff like that.